Baby, make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it and you share it. We are back. Listen. It's out there, you guys, that Mr. Martell Hook-Headed Holt. Don't talk about my boy. That's my boy. Mr. Martell Hook-Headed Holt, he was not on this, what was it? This last episode, not this most recent, because I still ain't watched that one. So I don't know if he was on this most recent episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But he was not on the last episode, right? With Melody, Kimmy, Maurice. I remember Maurice and Kimmy had, some news to share with everybody. They wanted everybody to do they wanted everybody to participate in a tasting that they are doing for their new restaurant that they are investing in. We still don't know the ins and outs, honey. We still end up confused with these Scots, honey. Okay, make it make sense. So, there are people that are commenting on Martell not being in this last episode, and they need to bring Arionne on the show. So a lady says, Mel's marriage is in the past, so why continue to come for the Scots' marriage? Why can't that be in the past? Mel hates that Tisha and Kimmy are still married. The hate Mel has for them is crazy. At carlosking, please include Martell at these gatherings. So somebody else comments to that and says, was Mel saying anything to or about Tisha and her low vibrational marriage? Or was it Tisha? Just curious, because Tisha is speaking on Mel, not vice versa. So somebody else says, I'm coming from Married to Medicine. I'm a fan and I agree. You could tell certain people is receiving special treatment on the show. You can bring on Destiny X and his new wife, but brought on Tisha's cousin, I guess they're saying to come at Tisha, but refuses to bring on Martell's baby mama to tell her side of the story, and Martell should have been at that dinner. He is a cast member. How do y'all feel about that? So Martell asks this person, and he says, let's go, say it louder. So Martell, Hook-Headed Holt, wants his side chick, on the show. He want Arionne Curry to come on the show. I told y'all, because we already got Trisha and Ken, and all of this to Martell is par for the course. He wants Arionne on the show to get under Melody's skin. Melody don't care about that girl, because that girl has been on the bench for years. Okay, so child, make it make sense. I don't know why everybody is obsessed with this girl coming on the show. What does she have to tell? We already know her side of the story. She couldn't get her own man and settle for sharing somebody else's. That is the story. Okay, that's where it starts. That's where it ends. Listen. So let's see what some people think about all of this. So one person says, all of you who want Arionne Curry on TV should pitch your own show and put her name on it. This was Melody's idea, so this is her show. Another person says, what is she supposed to bring to the show? And after the way she's talked about Mel and even spoke on Mel's childhood trauma, she should never be allowed onto the show. I agree. Another person says they need to get their own show. How can you bring a damn mistress to a show about married couples? Let's be real. Yeah. They not gonna want that girl around their husbands either. Another person says the sting of Arionne Curry is gone. They need to keep it moving. I'm so sick of hearing about this 304. Not a 304, not a garden tool. Another person says, if they allow coleslaw on the show, we need to do a nationwide boycott. We don't want to hear her story. We already heard her story, and it ain't much to it. She couldn't get her own man. Okay? Somebody says to that, she has already told her story to Tasha K. YouTube original Straight No Chaser. Go to a side chick reality show or create your own. Another person says it would be international, LOL. I'm in Canada and I will not be watching. No, if that bird comes on. I can't stand her, LOL. Not because of Mel, but because she's so damn slow. Another person says we know her story. She laid up with another woman husband for years and intentionally got pregnant with a baby 3 times, clearly knowing he had a family. What else is there to it? To be perfectly honest, Destiny don't need to be on the show. Martel should be ashamed of himself. Another person says, yes, that's why I actually want her on the show now. It's the quickest way to get rid of the show. The show is a toxic mess that needs to end. Another person says, if they so popular, why hasn't nobody offered them their own show? Another person says, Martel is tired of footing the bill for this bed bug. He couldn't get the money from Melody, so now he's going to the network to try to make them pay. Why is he so gung-ho on making others pay for his nastiness? This continues to get more disturbing to me. This is actually sick that they keep trying to play in everyone's faces. This must be the reason why she's been so quiet lately, just when we were glad that she was finally gone. Oh, her ass ain't gone. Okay? Her ass is not gone because we go see another outing with her and Martel at the zoo. Okay? At the zoo. At the corner store. We go see it, honey. Another person says, bring her on and show what, Martel? The failed businesses, the bland talk, the half-assed dinners. What are you showing us? Life on the first floor. Okay, that's what he want to show y'all. Another person says, Martel does not want Arionne on the show to come for Mel. He wants her on the show to come for Marceau and Tisha. I guess to spill the beans on, their marriage and how Marceau was cheating on Tisha with a linebacker. Now the person says, don't nobody want Arionne on the show. Why they keep bringing up the past. Melody and Martel have been divorced for years. It's time to move on. Another person says, Arionne Curry doesn't have a story. She needs to move on with her life. Another person says, please, all of them will deal with Arionne, but they will not want Arionne to expose the Scots. She knows the linebackers that they were messing with. They love to blame Mel. Another person says, not only did Destiny befriend Coleslaw, she posted a picture on social media with Coleslaw and Melody's children. What do y'all think of that? Another person says, y'all realize this is just another thing Martel is doing to bother / abuse Mel. He is obsessed with making Mel feel pain. He also wants Coleslaw to take some of the heat off of him as the big villain. Another person says, Mel would dip as soon as Coleslaw joins the show. The moment that it happens, then what? Martel has nothing going on. Coleslaw has nothing going on. Drive out the breakout star who helped create the show, then bring on 2 people who broke up her marriage and who are heavily despised. Seems like another dumb move to me. Another person says, we have never wanted her on the show and we still don't want her on the show. This is about trying to show Martel as a good father since the other kids can't film. This is about rubbing it in Melody's face that he has an outside child. A side chick has no side of the story, especially one who knowingly sleeps with married men. Don't think she will bring in more ratings and viewership for the time being. What do y'all think of that? I don't think she need to be on the show. She need to crawl back into obscurity, honey, if you can. Okay? Another person says every time Martel is left out of episodes, he and Carlos always brings up letting Arionne on the show. Martel shouldn't be on the show. All Martel sees is more money for him to go out and cheat on her with someone else, just like he did with Melody. When will Martel realize that they're filming his real life, a broken man with nothing going on but the hatred for Melody? He's too lazy to do the work to make himself better, just like he said he did for Melody. Another person says, what is there for Arionne to tell? She slept with a married man and now she has a baby. Women really shock me as to how they don't support other women who are going through infidelity and disrespect. No one could put a timeline on when to heal if that happens. That's a slap in the face to Mel. No way. By the way, that chick taunted Mel for years as well. Facts. Yeah. She basically said I took her husband with my eyes closed. She was bragging about it. So, yeah, don't nobody want to see her on a show literally or figuratively. Because I told y'all she got a face that only a mother could love. And even she turned her head. And on that note, Miss Robinson is out, honey. And we say no to all bed bugs joining the show. Absolutely. I'll check y'all out in another video.